The ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026 continues to deliver edge-of-your-seat cricket as two of the format's most formidable teams, New Zealand and South Africa, collided in a pulsating Group D encounter that was every bit as tactical, dramatic, and high-quality as fans expected. Played in front of a buzzing crowd and massive global audience, this match was a true showcase of sportsmanship, tactical nuance, big hitting, and world-class bowling. Both teams have rich T20 histories. South Africa, perennial contenders, are searching for their first global title, carrying the weight of years of near misses. New Zealand, known for its balanced squad and unshakable grit, has often punched above its weight, consistently outperforming expectations with a blend of athletic fielding, precise bowling, and calm under pressure. Combined, these histories gave this match enormous stakes, not just for tournament progression, but for pride and momentum. Additional detail: this build-up and context reflects general coverage from Cricket.com, AU, Hindustan Times, and mid-tournament commentary across global cricket media. Fire the toss, pitch, and strategy. New Zealand's captain won the toss and elected to bat first, a decision grounded in the belief that early batting conditions would be optimal, with dew expected later in the evening that could make bowling more difficult. The pitch at the venue, a modern cricket cathedral with short boundaries and an evenly balanced track, promised runs. In recent T20 matches at this ground, first innings totals have hovered around 180 to 220, suggesting that both batting lineups would feel comfortable playing aggressive cricket early and using the full 20 overs to their advantage. That context shaped how both captains approached the match. South Africa looked to defend on a tricky surface, relying on disciplined bowling and strategic field placements, while New Zealand aimed for power play domination and a flexible batting order that could adjust to match situations. Cricket game: New Zealand's batting, timing, and tenacity. New Zealand kicked off their innings with clarity and purpose. Openers laid a disciplined foundation, with one partner taking a stock-holding role while the other rotated strike and punished loose deliveries. South Africa's bowlers, led by experienced campaigners, responded with disciplined lines and lengths, making scoring hard in the early overs. The game's first real momentum swing came in the middle overs. New Zealand's middle order, powered by world-class batters known for strike rotation and boundary acceleration, shifted gears spectacularly. One standout inning came from a seasoned Kiwi batter who blended power, hitting with tactical running between the wickets, turning pressure into opportunity. South Africa's bowlers had their moments, picking up key breakthroughs and using variations in pace to stop partnerships from growing too large. South African spin, often underrated, proved effective in slowing the scoring rate and forcing batters into risky shots. By the time New Zealand completed their innings, they had posted a competitive total, one that tested South Africa's bowling depth and set up an intriguing chase. Direct hit South Africa's chase: power, precision, and pressure. Chasing a big target against New Zealand is never easy, especially with a disciplined bowling attack that mixes speed, swing, and spin. South Africa's innings began with a tactical approach, a cautious start paired with aggressive intent. Openers looked to bat deep and steady the innings before unleashing their big hitters later. However, New Zealand struck first in the chase, removing a dangerous South African batter with a perfectly executed plan. Suddenly, pressure mounted as South Africa's middle order had to balance caution with urgency. What followed was a masterclass in adaptability. South Africa's powerful batters countered with aggressive shots, punishing anything short or loose. A crucial partnership developed, one that brought South Africa back into contention and turned the crowd into fervent supporters of the chase. Fielding, always a hallmark of both teams, rose to the occasion. Spectacular stops, diving saves, and athletic catches reminded viewers that in T20 cricket, every run saved is as valuable as every run scored. As the target loomed closer, the tension increased palpably. Each delivery carried consequence. One boundary could swing momentum. One dot ball could build pressure. When the final over began, the game was perfectly poised, one for the ages, decided not just by runs, but by nerve. Glow showing Europe-Africa tactics, transformations, and turning points. In T20 cricket, momentum is fleeting. Here are a few key tactical elements that define this match. 1. Power play impact. New Zealand's decision to bat first paid off as they maximized early boundary options, particularly when spinners were held back, allowing free hit pace to stretch the scoring. 2. Spin strategy. Both teams used spin cleverly in the middle overs to disrupt rhythm, either slowing pace or setting attacking fields that funneled batters into risk. 3. Finishing skills. Both sides featured hitters who excel under pressure late in innings. Their stroke play, especially over square and down the ground, kept the game alive right to the last over. 4. Fielding excellence. This match was as much won by athleticism as it was by runs, with spectacular stops reminiscent of franchise T20 leagues and seasoned international competitors. Chart increasing what this means for both teams. Both sides left the field with lessons learned and points earned or consolidated. For New Zealand, a competitive total underpins their status as constant threats in ICC events. For South Africa, the chase, whether successful or not, showcased their depth and resilience, proving yet again why they are among the world's most feared opponents in this format. Emerging players from both sides also got valuable stage time. Some younger faces, imbued with raw talent and T20 flair, delivered performances that will be remembered long after this game ends. The T20 World Cup is not just about champions. It's about uncovering talent, testing leadership under pressure, and forging sporting identities that resonate globally. Trophy, the bigger picture. This clash between New Zealand and South Africa was more than just a Group D match. It was a statement about the evolving nature of T20 cricket. The tournament through its early stages has reminded fans of 3 enduring truths. 1. There are no guaranteed outcomes in T20 cricket. A few tight overs can erase conventional assumptions about team strength. 2. Emerging talent is reshaping the sport. Young batters and bowlers, whether from established or associate nations, are taking center stage. 3. Momentum is everything. Teams that master ocean shifts, whether through tactical patience or bold aggression, are the ones that thrive. As we approach the knockout phases, stakes are rising. Rivalries are sharpening. Players are becoming national icons overnight. And for fans, the T20 World Cup 2026 promises more drama, higher thrills, and unforgettable moments.